Hello, Los Angeles Lakers fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. The buzz around the NBA world has reached a level that feels almost surreal. And if you've been anywhere near social media in the last few hours, you already know what's happening. The whispers about Kevin Durant accepting a proposal from the Los Angeles Lakers estão pegando fogo. Imagine the shockwaves. KD, one of the most lethal scorers the league has ever seen, potentially joining forces with the most glamorous franchise in basketball. Fans are already imagining purple and gold highlights, the Hollywood atmosphere welcoming yet another superstar, and the ripple effect this move could cause across every other team. The rumors started as a soft breeze, a vague mention in a late-night space. But within minutes, it exploded into a storm of theories, insider talk, and fan reactions that range from disbelief to absolute euphoria. And honestly, the timing couldn't be more dramatic, with the Lakers desperately trying to build a competitive roster around LeBron James's final years and Anthony Davis's prime. The energy in the community right now is a mix of panic, excitement, and pure adrenaline, as everyone tries to figure out how real this move is and what it means for the league landscape moving forward. People close to the situation say the Lakers front office has been working quietly, almost obsessively, to put together an offer that would actually catch Durant's attention. And apparently, they did. For what's being whispered behind the curtain, this wasn't just a money thing, it was a vision thing. KD reportedly felt the pitch hit different. A plan built around giving him the freedom to play his style, with spacing, with shooting, and with the kind of organizational prestige that can rewrite a legacy. LeBron James himself is said to have played a role in the talks, reaching out personally, explaining how this isn't about ego or spotlight, but about rewriting history one more time. And while KD has always kept his decisions close to the chest, people around him have noted a shift, a sense of wanting something new, something bigger than basketball. The Lakers, sensing the opening, made sure their proposal wasn't just compelling. It was irresistible. That's why this rumor isn't fading. It's growing louder because something, somewhere behind the scenes, seems to have genuinely clicked. The Suns' locker room, according to murmurs, didn't expect this at all. Phoenix believed they had Durant locked into their long-term blueprint. But even the most confident organizations can misread a superstar's internal rhythm. The whispers suggest KD felt the roster around him wasn't evolving fast enough, and that the team's constant shuffle of role players left him doubtful they could truly contend. Add the pressure of brutal Western Conference battles, season after season, and you can see why a fresh start might be appealing. The Lakers, meanwhile, are said to have told him they're ready to reshape everything. Coaching schemes, lineup structures, even training routines, to make him a centerpiece of a new championship run. And let's be honest, the idea of Durant stepping onto the Crypto.com arena floor in purple and gold sends shivers down the spine of any basketball fan. Even the mere rumor is enough to shift betting lines, spark emergency talk shows, and send every analyst scrambling to make sense of the possibility. Something this seismic doesn't emerge from thin air. The smoke is too heavy, too consistent, too loud to ignore. Inside the Lakers fan base, the vibe right now feels like a collective heartbeat speeding up at the exact same moment. Every group chat, every comment section, every podcast is overflowing with excitement, fear, and that slightly delusional sense of destiny Lakers fans always carry. For them, KD accepting a proposal isn't just a roster move, it's a cosmic event. They're picturing alley-oops, fadeaway daggers, late-game heroics, and the kind of offensive perfection that only Durant can deliver. But beyond the hype, there's also a feeling of disbelief, a sense that the NBA wouldn't dare allow this level of star stacking again. Still, the insiders keep repeating, this isn't a super team in the classic sense. This is a strategic pairing, a last-dance scenario, a move that could define the final chapters of multiple Hall of Fame careers. The Lakers front office, long criticized for mismanagement, might have just pulled the ultimate plot twist. The franchise that thrives on drama and spectacle appears ready to deliver its biggest one in years, and fans can't help but brace themselves for what comes next. Around the league, rival teams are already adjusting hypothetical depth charts, trade packages, and defensive schemes just thinking about the possibility. Coaches are privately panicking, executives are double-checking cap space projections, and players are gossiping like it's high school cafeteria hour. Because if Durant really joins the Lakers, everything shifts. Matchups change, rivalries reignite, championship odds take a dramatic turn. Even teams who believe they were one piece away from contending now face the reality that the bar just got raised by 10 feet. And while the rumor hasn't been officially confirmed, the consistency of the chatter has created an atmosphere where teams feel forced to prepare as if it's already happening. That's how powerful superstar movement is in today's NBA. One whisper can become a tidal wave, and this whisper, it feels more like an earthquake. Every insider who initially dismissed it is now reconsidering, because the momentum behind this rumor isn't slowing. It's accelerating, and the league can feel it vibrating through every front office. Meanwhile, KD himself has stayed completely silent, which ironically makes the rumor even louder. He hasn't tweeted, hasn't liked anything suspicious, hasn't thrown out one of his infamous cryptic quotes. Nothing. And that silence is feeding the speculation like gasoline on a fire. Some believe he's waiting for the right moment to drop the bombshell, while others think he's simply enjoying the chaos swirling around him. But historically, Durant's silence usually means something is happening. It's that calm before the announcement, the period where he lets the world spin theories while he locks in on his decision. If the reports are true and he accepted the Lakers' proposal, his next move might be a message that breaks the internet. For now, though, the mystery remains thick, and the NBA universe is stuck refreshing screens, watching live streams, and clinging to every supposed insider update. Whatever happens, it's clear that this rumor has already changed the energy of the offseason, and the anticipation is reaching a level that feels almost cinematic. The moment the rumor dropped, the second wave of speculation hit with even more force, as people began debating how Durant's arrival would impact the Lakers' locker room dynamics. LeBron James, now one of the oldest active superstars in the league, has often embraced the leadership role, but sharing the spotlight with a scorer like KD introduces a whole new element to the team's chemistry. Some sources say LeBron is absolutely thrilled at the idea, seeing Durant not as competition, but as a partner in the championship hunt. Others whisper that the two have been talking for months, building mutual respect and crafting a vision where both of them could coexist, each bringing their unique style without stepping on each other's roles. Fans are already creating imaginary rotations where KD and LeBron alternate ball-handling duties, attack from different angles, and completely dismantle opposing defenses. And with Anthony Davis protecting the paint and cleaning up everything inside, the trio instantly becomes one of the most dangerous ever assembled. But beyond talent, what's really driving the hype is the idea of synergy, of these personalities finding harmony at exactly the right time in their careers. Sports analysts are frantically debating how this potential move changes KD's legacy, because every chapter of his career has been filled with narrative twists, from Oklahoma City heartbreaks to the Golden State controversy to the Brooklyn turbulence and the Suns experiment that never fully launched. If Durant does end up in Los Angeles, the storyline transforms once again. Some say joining the Lakers under LeBron's massive shadow could be seen as an attempt to chase rings more than lead a team. Others argue the exact opposite, that this move proves Durant is prioritizing basketball purity, skill synergy, and high-level competition over outside noise. And honestly, KD has never seemed comfortable being confined to one narrative box. He hates being predictable. So the idea that he would shock the league once again aligns perfectly with his history. And with a fan base as enormous and passionate as the Lakers, KD stepping into that environment would unleash media coverage at a level even he has never experienced. Whether he embraces it or ignores it, it's undeniably a chapter that would reshape his legend in the eyes of millions. As the rumor spreads, details about the Lakers' pitch begin to leak. Little things that give fans a sense of how badly the organization wanted Durant. Some insiders claim the Lakers sold him on a plan centered on longevity, where he wouldn't have to carry the offensive load every night, but would instead be the primary closer, the one trusted to seal games when the pressure is absolute. They also reportedly emphasized how much the franchise values preserving star health, offering tailored training methods, personalized recovery programs, and a coaching staff ready to build schemes around his strengths. Add the Los Angeles lifestyle, the brand opportunities, the endorsements, and the off-court ventures, and suddenly the Lakers' proposal looks less like a pitch and more like a golden roadmap. And KD, who has always balanced basketball with business and personal interests, might have found a package that finally checks every box he's been juggling for years. It's these small leaks, not officially confirmed, but too specific to ignore, that are keeping this rumor alive and burning. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on. Meanwhile, Phoenix fans are struggling to process the situation, with emotions ranging from frustration to full-blown denial. Some are blaming the front office, arguing the roster construction never matched the ambition of bringing KD in. Others are pointing fingers at coaching decisions, chemistry issues, or even the constant injuries that plague the team. But a growing part of the fan base seems to accept that Durant's stay was always temporary, a high-risk attempt to chase a title that simply didn't go as planned. The idea of losing him to the Lakers, though, feels like salt in the wound. Because the Lakers aren't just another team. They're a rival with a massive spotlight, and watching KD flourish there would sting for years. Suns fans are left refreshing timelines, searching for glimmers of hope that the rumor is exaggerated, that KD is still committed, that the franchise isn't about to lose one of the greatest scorers ever for nothing. But the silence from Phoenix's side only deepens the anxiety, and every hour without a denial feels like confirmation. On social media, the entire basketball world has turned into one giant reaction video. Memes, edits, heated arguments, breakdowns, live streams. Everyone wants a piece of this moment. Some fans are posting imagined highlights of Durant in purple and gold, while others are already calling for league investigations, joking or not. The chaos is overwhelming, but also kind of beautiful because this is what NBA culture thrives on. Drama, stars, storylines, impossible twists. And nothing generates electricity quite like a superstar movement involving the Lakers. The speculation is spreading beyond NBA circles, too. Celebrities are reacting, former players are hinting at insider knowledge, and even people who barely follow basketball are asking, wait, KD is going to the Lakers. It's the kind of rumor that transcends sport and becomes a pop culture phenomenon. The fact that none of this is confirmed makes the frenzy even louder, turning the uncertainty into entertainment on its own. The last layer of anticipation sits with the media insiders, who are all being unusually cautious. No one wants to jump the gun, but everyone can feel the direction the wind is blowing. Some are hinting that KD's camp hasn't denied anything because the deal is real. Others say the Lakers would never leak a rumor this massive unless they felt confident the signing was already locked. And while the world waits for an official statement, whether it comes from a team account, an agent, or Durant himself, the rumor has already taken on a life of its own. Whether it becomes reality or fades into the long list of almost moves, the energy it created shows just how star-driven and unpredictable the modern NBA has become. If KD truly accepted the Lakers' proposal, we are witnessing the start of a historic chapter. If he didn't, the fact that the world believed it, even for a moment, proves how powerful and believable the idea really is. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.